Well, what is going on, Agape City? Brad here, coming at you on a Monday for one of our Monday morning pastor videos. And what a weekend. We had a great weekend at Agape City Church. It was so awesome to announce the purchase, or that we're moving towards the purchase of the land for our forever home. I know there's an article in the Livingston Daily about that. And so we're just going forward and with trusting God, has his will in this. And what an amazing time to announce that to the congregation. So if you missed a Sunday, you missed a big announcement. But it was so great what God is doing through the church. And then this weekend, I had the opportunity to go to a high school state track meet. A friend of mine's son was competing, and he did amazing. He did such a great job. These kids they're not human. Like watching the speeds and the times that these kids put up for their races. I watched the high jumper jump over 5'11", like over me, just off the ground, over me. I saw a kid jump 24 feet in long jump. Like I'm watching this track meet and I'm like, these kids are not human. What they're doing is not natural. Nobody can do what these kids are doing. It's like literally what I thought. And then it dawned on me, these kids didn't just walk out here today and just do this. They've been training all year. Some of them have been training for multiple years. They've been conditioning how they eat. They've been conditioning how they recover. They've been conditioning their strength and self-control. And they've been drilling this specific set of muscles and to execute at the highest level right now when it counts. And I say all that because, I'm a pastor and I'm watching this physical object lesson play out in front of me. And it just reminded me of how important it is for us to take our faith seriously and to train our faith and condition our faith. The Apostle Paul says this in 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 8. He says, "For physical training is of some value, but godliness has value for all things, holding promise both for the present life and the life to come." Physical training has some value, and it's great for us to get out and hit a run. It's great for us to keep our sleep cycle intact and to eat healthy food, and that will be your benefit to physically train your body. But we need to also spiritually train. And what if we spiritually trained in a way that it was inspiring, that when other people look upon our faith, our joy, our self-control, when they looked upon, our ability to forgive and to let go of an offense, what if they were inspired? And they're like, how do you do these superhuman things? And what if that gave us the opportunity to say the name of Jesus? So Agape City Church, I just challenge you just this week, just lean into your faith, drill your faith, and train your faith. And let's become stronger men and women walking in the ways of Jesus. In fact, I'll give you one more verse from 1 Timothy chapter 4. I'll give you verse 12. If you want to know specifically what to train, look what verse 12 says. It says this: "Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for believers in speech, conduct, love, faith, and purity." Speech, conduct, love, faith, and purity. So if you're going to drill an event, choose one. I'm going to condition my speech, and I'm not going to let vulgar talk come out of my mouth. And I'm not just talking about cuss words. I'm like words of death. I'm not going to gossip about people. I'm not going to tear people down with my voice. Love, I'm going to forgive people. I'm going to forgive my enemy. I'm going to love my neighbor. I'm going to love a stranger. I'm going to help people when I see opportunities to help people. Conduct, I'm going to conduct myself in a way that is worthy of the name of Jesus Christ being put upon me. That I'm a good ambassador of the name of Jesus. I'm a good ambassador of my community. I'm a good ambassador of my employer. I'm a good ambassador of myself. And then purity. Man, you can't outwork a bad diet. And a diet's not just what you eat, it's everything you consume. And I don't want to consume a bunch of trash. I don't want to consume a bunch of junk. I want to make strides in purity. And then faith. Like, I want to grow in a faith, and so that my faith is state level elite faith, and that I'm ready to execute on it whenever the opportunity arrives, and allow God to use me so that his will can be done, not mine, and his kingdom will come sooner on earth as it is in heaven. Agape City Church, it is going to be a great summer. God's doing an amazing thing. Don't forget, Balloon Fest service is coming up June 29th. We're going to all be together at Balloon Fest. Check the app for that. Check the website for that. Please, if you're watching this and you live in the Howe area, June 29th, 9 a.m., come worship with all the churches of Howe and all the Christians of Howe at Balloon Fest. And this is the first year we're doing it, and hopefully we're going to do this every single year as we get all the Christians in our town together and we worship. So, be on the lookout for that, June 29th, 9 a.m., and then Agape City, just as the summer, kick into the summer, I just encourage you, let us condition our faith, and let's live it out in a way that inspires our neighbors. All right, I love you all. I will see you later on. Peace. I'm out of here.